Hey everyone, Mano back here for another Destiny 2 news update. Last week on July 9th, the Tribute Hall of Calus was opened and the community discovered the Bad Juju questline. In addition, many of us discovered that to obtain many of the tributes that we needed to place in the hall to earn the Catalyst and Exotic Emote, there was a huge resource and Bright Dust cash grab put there by the resource management team at Bungie. Then, after some experimenting, a few folks in the community found a glitch where you could place 50 tributes for free in the Tribute Hall, and I also posted a video on that topic. I want to make sure that since I made a video about it, that I update you about it. The This Week at Bungie released today, and they have an update and fix for the Bad Juju questline. I'm going to read it straight from Bungie's articles so that we get it straight from them. As part of Season of Opulence, Guardians are paying homage to their previous adventures to earn awesome rewards. Some of us have leveraged an exploit in the Tribute Hall, taking advantage of Calus's generosity with some clever character switching shenanigans to place that free tribute over and over and over. You get it. This allowed some players to script the tribute experience entirely, making other players who had done bounties and pledged large amounts of their resource reserves feel a little irked. We'll be fixing this glitch on July 30th as we kick off Solstice of Heroes. As you know, it is not our policy to punish players who discover cheeses, loot caves, or workarounds in the game. If you took advantage of this shortcut, you can rest easy. You won't be marched in front of Calus for sentencing. However, you will not be able to keep using all of your ill-gotten rewards until you square things up with Calus. The tributes placed total will now accurately reflect individual tributes placed on your accounts. If you use the exploits, this number will be updated to properly reflect the total number of tributes that you've actually placed. The activation and equipping of both the Bad Juju Catalyst and X marks the spot emotes are also gated by your total number of tributes placed. Bad Juju will not require you to have 18 tributes placed for it to be used. If you cheesed your way to the Catalyst or the Emote, you have some time to start placing legit tributes before July 30th. In other words, if you want to use the Exotic Emote and the Catalyst for Bad Juju, you must place all 50 tributes legitimately. However, you will not lose access to Bad Juju even if you used the exploit. In an effort to help those in the channel out, a reminder about the Black Armory resource farm video that I also made last week for those attempting to get the Bad Juju Catalyst done. This will aid you in purchasing items from the Visage of Catalyst and getting glimmer, resources, etc. so that you can still earn the Catalyst and the Emote. I have completed the Triumph legitimately on my main account, but use my PC account to do the glitch. That being said, at this time, I'm going to break from my usual instruction type of video and do a small commentary on some thoughts about the Tribute Hall. Quick note about this rant that is incoming. I have no problem with them fixing this glitch, and honestly, I was surprised that it took them this long to fix. I don't have any problem with them fixing the glitch. I have no problems with that. This rant is specifically about some things that are tied to the Tribute Hall. I just want to make that clear for anyone in the comment section who's ready to be a keyboard warrior. I have no problems with most of the Tribute Hall items, and in fact, I feel like the tributes associated with the Triumph page are a positive way to reward those who have done their best in playing Destiny 2 over the course of the last year. However, I think that there are two huge items that need to be addressed inside of the Tribute Hall and things that cause this to be a negative experience. The first problem, Bungie actually just said themselves in the TWAB. The fact that you needed to use a large amount of resources to earn some of the tributes inside of the hall. The number of resources that are required to obtain the items from the Visage is massive for some players. While I'm okay with the idea of building triumphs, I have a significant reservation about draining resources before the next expansion to help reset the economy. That's plainly what this is meant to do. If your economy in your game needs to be reset, then that is on you and your resource management team, and you haven't created enough value inside of the game to make that economy work. In addition, farming for materials was the most boring part of Destiny for many. I've played Destiny 1 since the beta of Destiny 1, and I remember how boring it was to farm for relic iron. I remember the sword quests from Destiny 1, and I remember specifically that many members of the community told Bungie that they should not incentivize players to play like this when they log on. For those people who are like, man, you just don't like grind. You don't like grindy games. I love grindy games. I love games where you have to complete really hard activities to earn rewards, to modify your character, to make it feel like you've made a lasting contribution to the game. That's fun grind. Unfun grind is when you mindlessly run around completing activities that don't mean anything, turning in materials that don't mean anything, and not completing the activities that you want to work at getting better at. Why do you think that so many people in the community are using the AFK Black Armory method? It's because people, when they log on, would much rather play the high-end, end-level game activities like raids, strikes, crucible, heck, even competitive, before mindlessly farming materials. Yes, people can make an argument that materials can be turned into spider, and that is a great mechanic. But in any case, you're still farming materials of some kind with pointless bounties on planets instead of actually going out into the world and completing difficult activities that incentivize teamwork, building around your character, building different weapons, and things like that. I think that smart farming is still fun and interesting. Like if there are bounties to do certain number of strikes and you get certain number of materials back, that's fun. It incentivizes you to play in a number of different ways instead of just running around wasting time. Even so, the resource reset that Bungie is trying to accomplish with the resource cash grab pales in comparison to my second significant reservation about the tribute. I believe that pay-to-win mechanics inside of video games, in any form, as small as it could be, is inherently nefarious, greedy, and not what the community needs to rebuild the trust in Bungie. What I mean is that if you want to purchase a ship from the Eververse, there's nothing wrong with that. Looks fun. Heck, I even bought the Stealth Bomber ship last week. It looks awesome. Whoever designed that, 100% kudos to you, because I love that thing. However, there's no power involved with buying that ship. It's merely for fashion. Fashion is okay. However, any microtransactions, no matter how small, that can lead to power or an advantage over to other players in winning a video game is not right, which leads me to the Bright Dust tributes. I play this game a lot, and I mean a lot. I play it nearly daily since I stream and make content on it. And even I wasn't able to pick up all of the items and the tributes without dismantling a huge number of my Eververse items that I wanted to keep in my inventory. Now, even though Bungie has said that there's a change coming with the Eververse store where legendary shards are used to repurchase Eververse items from the collections, by the way, this was a long overdue change that should have happened a long time ago. It's clear that the Bad Juju Catalyst is a prime example of what not to do in regards to rebuilding trust in their brand. Think about a person who only has a few hours to play each week, especially versus someone like me who plays almost daily. There's no way that that lower hour player will be able to just up and purchase all the items for the Bright Dust tributes. And if a person like that is struggling to have time to play at all, the chances are very high that they might not have raided, completed all of the exotic arsenal quests, earned a pinnacle weapon, all the things that could get you all the Solstice of Armor and the Tribute Hall triumphs. So what choice does a player have if they want to earn this powerful catalyst, this gun that will give you the ability to generate more super? They're going to go and burn through Bright Dust. What's the fastest way to get Bright Dust? Go buy Bright Engrams and dismantle them. Buy them from the Eververse store. Granted, I'm not going to say that every person will be incentivized to do this, but it's an easy option to just tell that person who's struggling to find time to play that maybe has a couple extra bucks in his wallet, just go buy the Bright Engrams from the store. It's no big deal. You can buy that back when September comes. You'll be able to just buy them then. Go get the Bright Dust that you need for that exotic catalyst. It's manipulative. It's something that should be removed from the game immediately. Bright Dust tributes have no place inside of Destiny 2. Any addition to the game that causes players to have an advantage, no matter how big it is, because of a purchase that they make, or a potential purchase that they can make is a slippery slope that I don't agree with. Now, some of you might just say, Mano, go tell them to play the game. They'll earn all the resources inside the game. And 99 out of 100 times, I would agree with you. However, on the Bright Dust Triumphs, I don't. It's just too simple to just incentivize those people who have little time to play to just go waste money on Eververse engrams to earn the Bright Dust that they need for an exotic catalyst. It should be removed and replaced with maybe a harder version of the other side mission. Let's make a heroic version of it, and let's have a 3-week rotation. Let's have different burns, kind of like what we did for 0 Hour and for Whisper. That would be more fun, encourage team play or high solo play, and get people to play the game in a more entertaining fashion. I don't know about you, but when I go to play a video game, I go to challenge myself and have fun rather than just buying more things from a store. All right, everyone, thank you for listening to my little rant. I know I don't usually do those, but I thank you for listening. In any case, if you want to earn the ability to use and equip the Catalyst and the Emote, and you're looking to turn in tributes for that and get some resources, I highly recommend that you check out my AFK farming video. It's going to be linked in the description, as well as posted in a card in the top right-hand corner. If in any case you did like something in this video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified for more Destiny 2 and gaming content. Let me know your thoughts on this. I'm really interested to hear what the community has to say about the Bad Juju quest line and all of the resources and the Bright Dusts in the comments section. If you need help or just maybe need something entertaining to watch, come join our live streams over at twitch.tv/manodestra777. We love to help out with raids, 0 Hour Whispers, you name it, we do it. Also, if you want to join a fun community, then you should join the Manoverse Discord channel, which will also be linked below. Good hunting, Guardians, and I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.